Hi, it's Dr. Les out here with the heifers today. Welcome to another episode of I Bought a Farm. Now what? It's time to move the heifers. So we've actually had them on this lot just a little bit too long. I'm not sure if you can see the grass back there, but quite a bit of it's headed out. A lot of orchard grass, a little bit of brome in here. Actually, and it's headed out and mature. These heifers are ready to move. You have to be flexible in when you're grazing cattle, and we were going to take them from here from paddock 1 and go into paddock 2 up there at the top of the hill where the tobacco patch is, but heifers change your mind, and you have to be very flexible with your system. Doesn't look like our heifers are using the pond water. We have put a nice little area there for the heifers to get out and to use the water, but they're walking all the way down to the city water. And so what we want to do now is I want to turn them down into paddock 4 instead of here in paddock 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up this temporary poly wire that I set up against that exterior fence. We had a couple of heifers escape the other day. So I'm going to take that up, I'm going to move it down, put a gate in, and string that up so that they have access to the city water, and we're going to turn them into paddock 4 and kind of go backwards. So we'll go 4, 3, 2, and then back to 1. So that's the plan. I'm going to sign off here, and then I'll pick back up in just a second when I'm putting the fence up down by paddock 4. Here's the heifers today. You can see not too many flies. They look really good. Okay, as we walk through here. Okay, they're pretty gentle. I'm about 7, 8, 9 feet away from them. Just going to kind of back off and see if they'll go through the gap. I might come on through and just see if they'll follow me. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. This is the paddock that they're headed to. We just mowed this down a couple of days ago. Just got the tops off of it. Okay, you can see a lot of really good grass down in there for them. A lot of really good grass. See some of those old dead seed heads too. We just got to hope that they'll come on through here. Woo! Come on, Heifer. Come on, Heifer. Woo! Come on, girls. Come on, girls. If I can't get them just to come on through right here, then I'll go get the feed tub and bring them through with the feed. I've been worried a little bit about flies. By now we should be getting fly tags in them, but I've talked to the owner of the property, and he's down here every day anyway, and so he's willing to just spray them with a hand sprayer, and so I'll get some spray, and we'll just spray them periodically. That'll keep us from having to handle the heifers extra, and you know, honestly, the fewer times we put them through the chute, the better it's going to be for the gain. And we'll have to work them a little bit later in the development phase, but right now, you know, I'll just keep a really good eye on them, and if we have to get them in and treat anything for pink eye, then that's what we'll do. Well, I was able to call about half of them through. They're coming up. Got a hot rod coming on the road now, so you'll have to bear with that. Let me go see if I can get the rest of these girls out here. So, had a heck of a time getting half of those heifers through the lot. I opened the gate up, called, half of them ran right through, no problem. But the other half just sat at the gate going, don't think so. And I called and I called, and then I tried to ease in behind them to get them through, and they were just kind of looking at me like, nah. And I'm not a fan of chasing cattle. I'm a fan of moving cattle. And so I had to rethink what we were going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up and I'm going to get them a bucket. I'm going to get about a half a bucket of feed. And I'm going to take that bucket down there, and I'm going to call again, and I'm going to dump some just right inside the gate area, back up about 20 feet, dump a little bit more, and then I'm going to take off and go find the other half of heifers because they went up over the hill. Heifers went back up over the hill there beyond those trees, while the other half stayed way down there by the gate, and they wouldn't go through. So again, my goal, I'll take that bucket, put a little bit of feed in it. I'll dump the feed in the gate. I'll go through the gate, dump a little bit more feed, calling them the whole time. Then I'll take off over the hill looking for the other heifers, and we'll see if that works. Not sure if you can see it, but I finally got that second half to come through. I'm not a big chaser, so I just got a little bit of feed, dumped it at the gate. I hollered at him, and then I came across. Well, here comes the other the other half up behind me, because they're liking their feed. Look at this grass, man. They got a lot to eat here. The heifers are going to be really happy. Okay, but I got a few still down at the gate, but most of them have come through now. I'm just re-stretching this wire, getting it up and getting it kind of out of the tall grass so the heifers can see it. You see what I'm trying? I'm just trying to get it up out of the tall grass, and I'm gonna electrify it and go. There's only about 3 or 4 heifers left down there, and then we'll have everybody move to the new pen. All right, we got all the heifers across. They're now in paddock 4. Tons of fresh green grass. Heifers are going to be really excited about this and going to grow like crazy here for the next week or so. I cornered it right there, and then ran that thick poly wire all the way up to the city water up there, because again, remember, we were having trouble with the heifers drinking out of the pond. I don't know why they weren't drinking out of the pond, but I guess they like that good, cold, clean city water better. So anyhow, successful day. Fence works. Everything's juiced up. Heifers are ready to gain more weight. Well, that's a wrap. We got the heifers moved from paddock 1 to paddock 4. Got the fence up. Heifers are happy, hopefully gaining a lot of weight. Thanks for joining us. Look forward to seeing you next time on I Bought a Farm. So now what?